Today we have witnessed one of the worst decisions in wrestling history. Cody Rhodes has taken the loss to Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns is still your champion. It is what it is. Anyways, Wrestlemania Night 2, we kicked off with Brock vs. Omos. A really odd way to kick off the show. I would have done Gunther vs. Drew vs. Sheamus. But anyways, an awful match, 1.5, and they almost had like 4 moves. Brock hit 3 moves, he hit the F5, he won. We move. The women's fatal 4-way match, whatever that was. I think Ronda and Shayna won, I don't really remember. It was not a good match. Another 2 stars. We move. The third match on the show, Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus versus Gunther. It was what we expected it to be, a really good match. Gunther picked up the win, pinning Drew McIntyre after hitting a signature power bomb. Gunther is still your champion. A rightful decision made, unlike the other one on the show. But anyways, 4.5. It was a really good match. This one, a banger, as they say. We move on to the 4th match on the show, Bianca Belair versus Asuka. The match started off slow. It didn't really pick up speed as we went to the ending parts of the match, but whatever. And eventually Bianca Belair did win. I'm glad it's Belair that won and not Asuka. I mean, we've seen her previous title reign. I'm not saying Asuka is bad. The new gimmick is good, but I think Bianca Belair should continue her title reign. It'll be interesting to see what's next. I'll give this match a solid 3/4. A solid match. We move on to a segment. I'm pretty sure the segment was in this part of the show. But we had The Miz and Snoop Dogg come. The Miz has another open challenge. So Snoop Dogg forces him to have an open challenge. And then Shane McMahon comes. There's an open challenge. And the match starts. Shane does some stuff. He punches The Miz and then just slips. And he's injured. And it didn't even look like it was fake. It looked like it was genuine. And Snoop Dogg just came. He punched The Miz, hit people's elbow. He wasn't in the match, but he somehow just pinned The Miz and won. Like, zero logic, whatever. I guess I'll rate the segment, a 1 star. It was an awful segment. We move to the 5th match on the show, Edge versus Finn Balor. Now, this was an unfortunate match. It started off really well, slow-paced. They were using the weapons and stuff, some cool spots. And then Edge throws the ladder on Finn and it busts him open and he looks like he was injured bad. And then I think they ended the match early. I think it would have gone on longer if Finn did not pick up the injury. The medical staff too came in the ring. In my opinion, the match ended quite abruptly. Edge did pick up the win after hitting a concerto on Finn. We had some cool spots. Coup de grace misses and Finn goes to the table. Execution from the ladder and then a drop kick to Edge through a table. It was a solid match. Could have been better if they were given more time. 4/1/4. Edge does pick up the win. I'm not upset about the decision, but Finn could have really done with the win. And Edge could have really put him over. Anyways, we move on to our main event. Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. 2 amazing entrances for both Roman and Cody. Roman came out to some pianist playing his song and then his actual theme song hit. And you could really feel the aura that Roman was going to lose. And you could really feel it that this was it. This was 940 days. It culminates to this moment here. Roman versus Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes looked all hyped up. He's gonna win, etc. The fans were behind Cody. An amazing match, 5 stars. An amazing match, definitely a watch back. One of the best matches I've ever watched in WWE. We see a crossroads. Roman kicks out. Cody cutter. Roman kicks out. And at 2.9999 because he's Roman Reigns. Then we see Cody Rhodes kick out of a spear. And Cody, he hits his father's move, whatever that is, and then goes for a crossroads, of course connects. A second crossroads connects. He goes for the third. Heyman gets onto the apron, distracts the referee. Solo Sikoa, who's been ejected to backstage, he comes, he hits a Samoan spike. Roman hits the spear, and I thought it was going to be a kick out, but 1, 2, and 3. And Roman Reigns retains those championships and is still your champion. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. I mean, who's next for Roman Reigns? Like, you do Roman versus Bobby, okay, whatever, but there's no real threat to the title. Who's going to defeat Roman Reigns eventually? Who will it be? It's, of course, going to be Cody Rhodes. I mean, Braun Breaker? I mean, he still needs a year or two. Gunther, maybe? And it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But Roman does retain 5 stars. I really feel Cody should have won this match. And a solid night of WrestleMania. I'm going to go at 8.25. The matches were fun tonight, apart from the first 2, and just a solid show. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and that's it for this one.